By the way, testimonial.
You can actually go to the website and do it. Somebody wrote a really good testimonial this morning. Yeah, you can just go straight to the website. Or you can just send it, you can email it to me and I can just post it. Yep. Okay, so the two things we talked about is just make sure the ball doesn't get too far forward and your spine too far back. I'm not so sure that your ball position's that bad there. I think it's your spine build. So you just took a few too many aspirin there. That's why sometimes you were a little bit top and low on the face. Sometimes you had no data. And there's good players that are pickers, but they're not still up. They're still level to the ground. And then the second thing is making sure you're not close to the target. Everything else looks good. All right, let's look at path and face next. Definitely a push drawer. What I sense a little bit of with your hips right here is you're a little bit early extension with your hips. You know what causes that? You know what I mean, early extension with your hips? Yeah. You get rotary too early, so your hips get a little bit underneath you, so your arms get a little bit behind you. And that can cause some of your impact issues too. That makes the club get sometimes too inside, and then you end up swinging out. You do that instead of back to the inside, because you just lose spacing. So you got to feel like your first move in transition is kind of a little sit down back to the left versus rotary first. Because that's pulling that right elbow behind you a little bit. That's a little bit too inside. Nothing, it's just the way your hips are.
Same thing you said on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Good position there. Yeah, you're just a little too rotary in that first move right there. You got to get left before you go around. Just to give you a biomechanic lesson, we got to get from this leg back to this leg before you start rotating. You got to get left and then turn. So it's a dual axis motion. You're a little bit too open right now. So say your arms are behind you. Yeah. But everything else looks good. I want to do a little bit of work in your